I was dating this girl, and she told me I used to be Christian. I said, oh, that's okay. She said, oh, good. I'm much happier now as Christina. Oh, hi there. I didn't see you there. Thank you for joining us once again for this, the 22nd episode of Apocrypha, part of the Drunk Doctor Who podcast.
Yep.
What are you drinking today, Heather?
I'm drinking Tito's vodka from here in Texas, of course.
Reds. Hard apple.
Okay, sorry it's been a couple months since we had one of these live interviews. People get busy.
Thanks for joining us exactly 1 week after our last episode.
We put
exactly
the dates on all of these, right? Okay, today is the 14th of May, 2026.
You're dating the podcast.
Yep. I've got to date it. I love it. And we are doing the BBV production, Do You Have a License to Save This Planet?
This was a fun one.
It was. It's half an hour. It's very silly. And it is BBV making fun of itself.
Yeah.
And almost everything about Doctor Who.
It's a BBV anniversary special.
10th anniversary, yeah.
And it's one of the biggest Doctor Who villain crossover episodes ever. We got the Master, or the Licenser. We have Cybermen, Autons, Sontarans. No Daleks. That's disappointing.
No, he calls them garlics in the episode.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. He calls it. They're walking away at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "No, I might just save somebody from some Volbermen or some garlics." Okay. Anyway, coming down the line, there is an actual proper Doctor Who episode that gets pretty much every villain together ever
really?
in one place. Yes.
Oh, that's exciting.
It is actually. It's really good. I'll have to try to remember the name of the episode, but it's Matt Smith at Stonehenge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I always love the Batman episodes where they get all the villains together. You got the Joker and the Two-Face, Riddler, Penguin all planning, conspiring against Batman.
Well, that's pretty much every episode of the 1960s show.
Yeah.
Alright, of Batman, not Doctor Who. Okay, so anyway, Do You Have a License to Save This Planet? Stars Sylvester McCoy, the 7th Doctor. He's not called the Doctor in this, they still can't call him the Doctor. He is the
Foot Doctor.
Yeah, not the podiatrist, which we would call him here, but they've got a slightly different word over there.
No longer a gynecologist.
Yeah. One of the best lines in it is, the Master looks at him and he goes, "Oh yeah, so you still the Foot Doctor, the gynecologist?" And he goes, "I like to keep my hand in things." It's like, oh, funny, groan worthy, but funny. But every time the Doctor says his name, podiatrist or whatever the hell it is,
yeah.
The person next to him goes, "Bless you." He goes, "No, the Foot Doctor." Anyway.
Like it, Men in Tights.
Oh yeah.
I named it Chew.
A Chew.
Bless you.
No, that's
Chew.
But, this is a big mishmash with very little plot. It's mostly a series of Benny Hill-esque, barely interrelated, or Monty Python-esque, barely interrelated comedy sketches that go on for a minute or three.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just to give you the bare minimum bones on what it is, you've got the Cyberons, not the Cybermen, they're the Cyberons. You have the Autons, which they could apparently get the ability to use the name.
Yeah. Pretty generic.
Yeah. And you got the potato guys. What are they called again?
Sontarans?
Sontarans, yeah. And those are the three bad guys.
Potato Head.
Oh, and the Master shows up.
The Master.
As the licenser. Because the whole thing is against the licensing corporation not allowing people to use unlicensed material in their stuff, which is, they're making fun of the BBC, but they're also making fun of themselves because they they go fourth wall and super meta on the whole licensing thing, and some of it reminds you of Spaceballs.
Fourth wall breaks.
Yeah.
It's their 10th anniversary of the BBV.
Mm-hmm.
It's their anniversary special.
Yeah. So anyway, the Sontarans, the Cyberons, and the Autons are all trying to kill the Doctor and take over Earth and fight each other. Except for the one Auton and the one Cyberon that have a relationship. It's weird.
This is also one of the most violent Doctor Who episodes. The one explodes into SpaghettiOs after getting shot.
Oh, you remember when we had 72 deaths in one story?
Yeah.
By the Fifth Doctor?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was a lot more violent, but at least the number of deaths.
One exploded into viscera.
And spaghetti.
And SpaghettiOs. We also had the Doctor using a gun to shoot somebody. Takes the Cyberman's gun, shoots him in the foot.
Not lethally, but yeah, you are correct.
Oh, he does kill some people with spoons, though.
Yeah. To be fair, if they're silver spoons... No, it's gold dust that messes with the Cybermen. Or at least used to. Anyway, so it's just a vehicle for Sylvester McCoy to run around with a... which one's the fat guy, Laurel or Hardy?
I don't know.
Okay, in Laurel and Hardy, there's a skinny guy and a fat guy.
Oh, okay.
The fat guy... his sidekick, not a companion, very specifically, not a companion, looks a lot like the fat one in Laurel and Hardy.
Okay.
And plays off all that. And they play so meta. The guy's like, oh yeah, I've got a contrivance here. How about a Deus Ex Machina? Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, what about the half-burned map? What about this? And he's trying to move the plot on, and he literally explains to the Doctor that nobody in the audience knows what he's up to, because he needs somebody that the audience can identify with to explain everything to, but then he refuses to do it.
Yeah.
So they're
We're all very confused.
They're making fun of all these tropes at literally a mile a minute, and if you are super familiar with Doctor Who, it will be funny, assuming you like British humor, but if you don't like British humor, why are you watching Doctor Who?
True.
Yeah.
They got Sylvester McCoy, because Troughton was unavailable. They got his voicemail.
Actually, yeah, they do at the very beginning of the episode.
Good Jamie. I thought it was animated, because the opening's animated. And it starts off with one of my favorite jokes when we used to joke about there's everything of Rassilon.
Oh yeah, the delivery guy's delivering toasters of Rassilon. He's like, oh, put him over there next to the fondue pots of Rassilon.
Yeah, that was funny.
Mm.
But then it goes live action. But with great CGI. I really enjoyed it.
Well, for the budget
for
the budget they had, I'm sure back in the late 90s, early 2000s, that was actually probably pretty good CGI.
They went all out.
Yeah. Really rudimentary, but they expect you to see it on a small TV of the time, not on the 72-inch screens we have now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's funny. The writing is what carries it, and the absurdity, the comedy, is what carries it.
Was that a Vine tentacle monster a callback to something?
It's a callback to Auton 2.
Okay. The Apocrypha one?
Yeah, the Apocrypha one, because it's BBV.
Oh, the big okay.
Right. So they're using the Cyberon. They're using the Cyberon suits and the Autons that they created, and they use that graphic that they created, and they kept poking fun at themselves and throwing back to their own stuff, as well as all of Doctor Who.
It goes really fast. I missed some stuff.
It does. But if they'd slowed it down so that we could understand all the jokes, the pacing would be off. These jokes happen about as fast as a good Mel Brooks movie, you know? Yeah. Like I said, sort of Benny Hillish. But it is actually fun. One of their lesser productions in terms of scope, but they were just having a blast with their own stuff
Yeah.
and Doctor Who. And they were reusing a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Remember budget cuts and it's an actual cut in the glove? And they circle it and say budget cuts.
The shoeless Cyberman hanging off the bunk bed.
Yeah, little kid Cyberman. Now, I don't know if it was like the older kid that was with the Auton, hopefully. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of it is really weird. So Cyberon goes to the door. I must don my disguise. And he's got a sombrero almost, not quite. It's more like a garden hat.
Yeah.
And a mustache, just put on. And
kind of like the Masters.
yeah. And the one Cyberon wants to be the commander, the leader, but you don't have ears. You can't be the commander because the commanders have black ears, like on the actual Cybermen. Mm-hmm. So he keeps putting on a black set of headphones and looking at himself in the mirror, pretending he's the commander.
Yeah.
Which literally is one of the reasons it kind of reminded me of Spaceballs. Besides the fourth wall breaking and the pace of the jokes.
Yeah.
That scene in Spaceballs, which Siskel and Ebert actually loved, when they caught Dark Helmet playing with the dolls. Mm-hmm. That was a great scene. Yeah. And somebody living out a fantasy in private and being caught, and you get to see what they really want. And then this kid did the same thing with the Cyberon, with the headphones, maybe like a Cyberman leader.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cute. I wonder if they pulled inspiration from that or not. I don't know.
Maybe so, yeah.
Spaceballs was a few years earlier.
And popular.
Yes.
I like when they're combing the desert.
Yeah. You found anything? We ain't found shit. Oh, so many good jokes in there. And they're finally coming out with Spaceballs 2.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. When's that coming out?
Next year, I think.
Mel Brooks is still alive?
Yeah. He's 101, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And remember how it was going to be called Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money? Mm-hmm. They decided to change the name. He says he found the money. This was called Spaceballs 2, The New One. So, I don't know, it'll be fun. But yeah, everyone's back who is still alive. Obviously, John Candy has passed away. Mm-hmm. But Mel Brooks somehow is still alive.
Is he still directing?
Yeah, I think so. He should be. And probably playing yogurt. But Bill Pullman's still alive. I think the lady who voiced the robot is dead. But I think Zuniga, the lady who played the Jewish princess, I think she's still alive. So I think we have, and Rick Moranis is still alive. So I think we have everybody except for John Candy and Joan Rivers, I think was the one who voiced the robot.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's a legacy sequel in an age of legacy sequels.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Quit burning our houses down, Mel Brooks.
All right. So anyway, a lot of fun, very little plot. Little goings on. In the end, they meet up with the master, but he's the licensor because you can't use that. And he goes from early master, and then it has a little bar, and it goes ramp up campiness. And it goes campiness to 33%, and it becomes a later version of the master, and then it goes campiness. It's like 80%, 79, 78, or 80%, and then you've got Eric Roberts' version of the master, and they even reference it whenever Sylvester McCoy says, "Oh yes, you getting fourth-rate American actors to try and push your program." Anyway, he defeats the master. They walk off into the sunset.
That's how fast the jokes move. I thought they were still talking about David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff has never been in Doctor Who, to the best of my knowledge. I haven't seen the latest series.
They made a joke about him, though.
Oh, probably. But you had to notice and recognize, which we didn't watch that long ago. The TV movie. It was 2 episodes back.
Yeah. Several months ago.
3 months ago, but only 2 episodes ago. But the similarity in the outfit to Eric Roberts' outfit and the name, the fourth-rate American actor. Yeah, so
the doctor finally fixed the chameleon circuit,
and it shows up as a washing machine.
Yeah.
And so when he's leaving the TARDIS, all these clothes fly in his face.
He's not a Time Lord though. He's a Chrono Duke.
Yeah. Oh, and they're walking off, and he goes somewhere the tea is getting cold. And he's kind of doing that speech he did at the end of Survival. And he goes, there are dragons who live in suns. There are this, I can show you everything. And the guy actually goes, BBV. Oh, yeah. And all the
CGI.
all the special effects fall, and they go, oh, yeah, we can't do any of that.
Don't have the budget.
And that is cute. And the BBB does go on to make some more stuff in the modern era, but obviously not as much as they made during the Wilderness years.
Yeah. Are they still making stuff?
I don't know.
Not since COVID?
Yeah, COVID killed a lot of things. Right. Some of the stuff I have down here from them is, let's see, some of their latest stuff is recent. But they came out with a Probe series.
Oh, another Probe.
A series. No, it was a
series.
It's like a computer-generated, kind of animated, short format series.
Okay.
The problem, and I ordered it. I ordered it all the way from England. It wouldn't play on any of my devices.
Oh, no.
Not even my computer. And it's supposed to be Region 0. No, it's supposed to be Region 0.
Huh.
I think it may have been a bad burn.
Uh-huh.
Before we get to the end, I will probably try reordering it. But I have,
You haven't even seen that one yet?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, man.
But they and the other company, they keep, every year they list, this is coming out. And on TARDIS Network or whatever, it goes expected date of December 1st for this year. And then December 1st comes and goes to the next year, it doesn't come out.
It still says
December 1st to the next year.
Oh, man.
And then that year comes and goes, it doesn't come out. December 1st to the next year. That year comes and goes. And I've done this since 2020. And I've just finally given up on either of these two companies actually releasing anything new. The latest thing we've had of note was Sid, the only Blu-ray either of the two companies has put out. And they actually put out here in America, Syl and the Devil Seeds of Ardor.
I hate Syl.
Yeah. True. But this is a third party, and the effects in here are fantastic.
Oh, good.
That's Ace.
She's recognizable.
Yeah. And they got the original guy to play Syl.
Really?
Yep. He's passed away now. But yeah, this is the most recent thing that has been released over there or over here that has worked on anything. And there's only that one Probe series that hasn't worked. And they're just not releasing anything anymore. Like you said, COVID killed a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Or like I said, but yeah, COVID killed it.
When did Syl come out?
Well, 2021? I'm thinking. Let's see.
I can't watch this. Need my parental guidance.
Let's see. Yeah, here we go. The latest thing I have for BBV. 2015. Like I said, they came out with the series, but I can't get the series to work, and I can't. I'm going to have to try running it. This came out in 2019.
Oh, okay.
So we've got, literally, for the third-party stuff, we have The White Witch of Devil's End and Syl and the Devil Seeds of Endor by Real Time.
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah. And by... we cover those. And then we only have Zygon, When Being Used Just Isn't Enough, and Probe, When to Die. And that's it for BBV. So
I'm kind of sad.
we're right up on it. Well, the good news is we have, we're about to be in the current revival, combined with the current revival has a lot of spin-offs, unlike the original show, and we will enjoy those spin-offs.
This one's 2 hours and 40 minutes long. That's a crazy runtime.
I think that may include the specials.
106.
But that also, to be fair, may special features. But to be fair, that if I remember right, it is several episodes, and so that's probably all the episodes.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the latest and probably best third-party production for Doctor Who, and I wish it hadn't stopped. But once again, everything stops pretty cold dead at COVID.
Yeah. What a shame.
All right, and in the future, and we do have the third-party Canine Company.
Yeah.
Spin-off.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, not Canine Company, just Canine.
That's the Australian one?
Yeah, it's the Australian one, and we do have that third party. For those of you in the future who may not know about this, COVID was a pandemic that pretty much the leaders of the world decided to shut down the world for months in most cases.
2 weeks to curve the
2 weeks to bend the curve. Months in most places, years in China. There were a few places that didn't shut down.
essential businesses.
Well, no, just a few geographical settings didn't shut down.
Oh.
Mexico didn't shut down at all.
Oh. Yeah.
They had a lot of deaths, but they didn't shut down at all. I think South Dakota was one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the only state that didn't tell people to quarantine. They just said, okay, we trust you. Your people, we trust you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The only state
I think it was South Dakota.
Okay.
Republican governor, and she kind of rose to more of a national prominence after that. But she's kind of faded away lately. I don't know why. Anyway, she wouldn't have been the worst pick for VP in 24, but Trump went with Vance. So there you go. Anyway, really fun and silly. Did you like it?
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
It made me laugh.
Me too. So many in-jokes. You probably have to... I wish it had subtitles. It didn't. But you probably have to watch it 2 or 3 times to catch everything.
Yeah. Missed stuff.
Okay. Doctor Who news. We actually have some.
Oh, really?
Okay. Did we talk last time about the 2 episodes they found?
Yeah.
The Doctor's Plan? Okay. New news today. This released today.
Today. Breaking news. You heard it here first, folks.
Okay, so
On Sunday.
Doctor Who has been looking for a new home for streaming for the episodes.
Right.
The latest 2 seasons and the specials are still locked in with Disney.
Mm-hmm.
You have the classic era. You have the Doctors 9 to 13, Eccleston to Whittaker, and then you have the Disney era. Okay? And the classic era includes a TV movie for all intents and purposes. We're talking 20th century and then 21st century, with the Disney era being a separate era from the current 20th century stuff.
Why are they intense?
No, intense.
Teepee or wigwam?
INTENTS. Intense.
You're too intense. Yeah, I'm a teepee. I'm a wigwam.
Have you watched Ted Lasso?
No, I heard it's good though.
You would love it.
Is that on Apple TV?
Yes it is.
I don't have that one, but I want to get Apple TV because they have Severance.
I got it simply because a credit card I have gives it to me for free.
Hey, cool. I like those deals.
But the show is absolutely fantastic. We just finished the 3rd season, the most recent season. They're making the 4th.
Oh, okay.
But the show is absolutely amazing.
I saw a scene on YouTube where he does the darts.
Mm-hmm.
I like that scene.
Yeah, it has the heart that you will love. But anyway, so AMC, the movie theater, has a streaming service called AMC Plus.
I did not know that.
Okay. The all of the 21st century stuff, excepting the Disney era, is going to start streaming on AMC Plus on June 11th.
Oh, that's coming up.
Mm-hmm. Less than a month. And this is in the United States only.
Okay.
So right now, in the United Kingdom, you can watch it on BritBox and iPlayer. Okay?
Makes sense.
United Kingdom and the Republic of Ireland, the British Isles. Everywhere else in the world, the old stuff got taken off where it was, and they haven't found a home for it yet. So all the 20th century stuff doesn't have a streaming home.
Oh, I used to see a bunch of the old stuff on like Amazon Prime.
Yeah, and if you go back far enough, Netflix.
Oh.
But that's 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So they want to find one home for everything worldwide, which would be preferable. So you don't have to have 4 different subscriptions to streaming services to see all of Doctor Who.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
That's what Pokemon is like. If you want to watch all the Pokemon, it's on like, you have to get like 6 different subscriptions to go through.
This is why I prefer collecting the physical medium.
Yeah.
Not everyone can afford to do that, and I understand that.
My brother just got a VHS player. So he can watch all his old VHS tapes. He has a big collection.
I got rid of mine long ago.
He's real into physical media.
Me too, but I prefer digital physical media.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
I kept a VCR for the longest time just so I could watch The Pope Must Die. Because it was my last VHS tape that I couldn't get on DVD, and then we finally found it on DVD.
Oh.
So I was like, all right, we got it. Another great British movie stars Hagrid.
Really?
Yeah, he's a Catholic priest who accidentally becomes the Pope.
Accidentally?
Yes.
Did he pass away?
I think so.
Yeah, I thought I heard that.
Yeah. But anyway.
New Harry Potter.
There's so many problems in here
with
that.
TV series now?
Yes.
Ah.
I love the fact that a TV show with each season being a book would allow them to explore much more of the plot and much more of the stories that were left out of the movies. However, a couple of problems. One is the casting.
Yeah.
I understand that the author, Rowling, has approved personally of the casting. Okay, if you want to do that, you want to do that. But there are certain castings that have been very problematic, like Severus Snape.
Yeah.
In the books, he's always described as super pale.
Yeah.
And I think Alan Rickman did it perfectly.
Oh, he was great.
He was perfect.
Yeah.
If they could have gotten Adam Driver. Because Adam Driver looks like Severus Snape in the books and looks like Alan Rickman. That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
But they cast a black guy in the role, and the problem is with more time, you're going to expand more of his history. And even if you just kept to the one scene in the movie where they're picking the hell out of Severus Snape, suddenly it doesn't become he's a pale, weird, frail kid. It's a bunch of white kids picking on a black kid.
Yeah.
And it changes the entire dynamic of the scene. It changes the entire dynamic of his story.
It's problematic.
Yes.
Harry Potter's like, I don't like that guy. He's up to no good. And they're like, why do you say that? I just have this feeling.
And suddenly it's like, oh, because he's the one black teacher?
Yeah.
It changes the dynamic, partially because people on the left are so racially motivated. Everything to them is about race.
Yeah.
So if you have 4 guys in a movie and one of them is black and that's the guy that gets picked on, they're gonna, whether or not it's intentional, whether or not the character was even written as black, but that was the actor who read best for the part, they will claim that it is racism, whether or not, because that's what they see. They see everything through a lens of racism. They see the world so differently than we do. It's freaky. It's freaky. We live in almost different worlds. The reality is the same, but how you see it is so completely different.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with Severus Snape, being black.
Harry Potter's dad hangs him up in a tree. pretty problematic.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to change that based on the fact.
I imagine they have.
I don't know. I'm not going to watch a series. Partly because I've already seen the movies. The movies are awesome.
Yeah, they're great.
Partly because I don't like the changing of established characters.
Mm-hmm.
They always race and gender swap them, and it always goes away from white men. They never take a female character and make her a male, and they never take a black character and make them white. It's always away from men and away from white people. Secondly, a lot of the stuff they left out of the books needed to be left out of the movies. You know, have you read the books?
I read the 6th or 7th one.
Did you read the others up to that?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we've talked about this before on the podcast some years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but there's a section of the, like, hundreds of pages of, like, book 4 or 5 or 6.
Edit in a flashback here.
We don't edit. But, like, book 4, 5, or 6, where Hermione's working on the Elf Liberation Front. Elf. She's trying to get the elves to not be slaves.
Because Santa Claus makes them presents.
No. But there's hundreds of pages on this. And there's like a couple hundred pages in the next book on it. And it goes nowhere. It goes nowhere. Just it needed to be left out of movies. Because it would have been wasted time, wasted space. And it was wasted space in the books. It just goes nowhere. The movies did such a great job of keeping in what needed to be kept in, taking out what needed to be taken out. Could they done a little bit more with Longshanks, or what's his name? Longbottom. With Longbottom, yeah, in the books, he's one of the stories that will get explored, hopefully, better in the TV show.
Yeah, and the movies, all of a sudden, like the last one, he's this hero that pulls out the sword. And you're like,
right, and it's not explained. In the books, he was the other option to be...
The chosen
one, yes.
No way.
Yeah, that's the one thing I wish they had kept in the movies that they didn't from the books. Like the one thing. And I'm sure that will be something nice to explore in the show. But overall, the bending of the knee is looking bad. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, going back to that too. AMC Plus will be hosting the old stuff, okay? The 21st century non-Disney era.
Okay, that's cool.
The Disney era is probably still going to remain on Disney. We don't know how long they have it for. Is it in perpetuity? Will they be able to sell it? Or will it eventually revert to the BBC? No clue, because nobody knows what was in that contract.
I imagine there has to be an expiration date on the licensing. You think they'll ever release it on disc, though?
Okay.
You have news for that?
Okay. The 20th century stuff, the really old stuff, doesn't have a home yet, even in the U.S. And right now, the 05 to 22, Doctors 9 to Doctors 13, on AMC Plus, still only has a home in the U.S. outside the British Isles.
Oh, really?
The rest of the world has no access to anything at the moment outside the British Isles in the U.S. except the Disney era.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah. Once again, physical medium. You know, but like I said, people in poor countries can't afford this, you know. Will they bootleg it? Some of them. Especially in China.
Very popular.
Especially in China. But yeah, if you want to be honest about it and you can't afford it because the country you're in is like, you know, Vietnam and things are just, you know, you can't afford these DVDs from the UK and the United States.
Yeah, they might fine you $250,000 for unlegal distribution of it.
Not in China.
What's that notice that they put up in the front of all the movies?
Oh, yeah.
FTC, FDA warning.
They don't put those up anymore.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen one of those.
I hadn't noticed.
Alright. So, in the British Isles, they have access to everything. Okay. In the United States, and the rest of the world outside the British Isles, if you pay to get Disney, you can watch the 60th anniversary specials. Okay. With Tennant as a doctor. You can watch Shutai Gatwa's 2 seasons.
Cool.
And in the U.S., come June 11th, you'll be able to watch 9th through the 13th Doctors. Nowhere in the world outside the UK has any streaming access to the 20th century stuff at all. And outside the US, nobody, and the UK, nobody has access to the 9th to the 13th Doctors. Only we in the UK do. We'll have it on June 11th.
Yeah.
Disney, there are still no announcements for the release of Shutagatwa's second series.
Really?
What Disney calls season 2, which is really series 15. Okay, literally none, no release date. It has been almost a year since it aired, and if the way series 14 got released holds true, it'll air like a year and a couple days later.
Okay.
So, going by that logic, let me pull it up real quick. Because that's the way it seemed like they had they couldn't release it for a year just based on they released it a year and a day later.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's see.
Prediction of a release date. Totally fair. You heard it here first. Mark your calendars.
Alright. And I think we've talked about this a little bit before, but the last episode of Shutagatwa's Series 15 aired 5/31 of 2025. Okay. So that was almost a year ago. We're approaching into it in 3 weeks. All right. There should be an announcement already that series is coming out, like his Series 14 came out.
They announced it earlier.
Yeah, you get these things announced weeks, if not months in advance. But there's still been no announcement.
Oh, man.
Okay, and The War Between the Land and the Sea aired in the UK in November, December. Disney said it would be up by spring and, early 26. We're now in mid 26 and it's still not up.
Yeah.
You can't see that anywhere outside the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Sorry, the British Isles. It's not on Disney Plus. It's nowhere. And it's not been released on any physical medium anywhere. So the only people who can watch it at all, period, in any way, shape, or form, are in the British Isles.
Video games have been doing the same thing. Like World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade Classic said Phase 2 was coming out in spring. Tekken said new DLC of character was coming out in spring. I haven't seen either of those yet.
Technically, we're still in the spring.
Yeah, they wait till probably the last day.
The 21st or 22nd will be summer of June, and we're in May, so we still have a little more than a month, about 5-6 weeks in spring. But it's just nuts. It's the War Between the Land and the no announcement for Series 15 to be released on Blu-ray or DVD.
That was aired in December?
November, December, yeah.
Wow.
And they should have put it out on Disney, and they haven't.
Yeah, what's up with that?
The big question is, Series 15, we don't have a date yet for. Is this being held up because Disney hasn't put this on their service?
Oh, that makes sense. You think Disney and BBC had like a falling out?
Yeah. Disney said, we like this IP, we want to host this IP, we'll pay for the new stuff. And I think Doctor Who got so woke with it. So it had been going woker and woker and woker till the Doctor became a woman. Woker and woker, oh, the Doctor's woman doesn't work, let's make him a man, but let's make him black. Woker, woker, woker. They just go all out.
He cries a lot.
Yeah, he cries a lot. They're trying to destroy every male hero. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think Disney, the show got, you get woke, go broke. and the show had gotten so woke, and I think Disney wanted to say, hey, make more Doctor Who, make it however you want, but Russell T Davies 2 era, he just went all out, and everyone tuned out. It had been going downhill since Clara started destroying the show in the early Capaldi era. And it's been going down and down and down, with a few blips, like Whittaker's first episode, because, we want to see the female Doctor.
Yeah.
And then the blips for the 60th anniversary specials, especially the first one. But it kept going down and down and down. And the ratings are probably the toilet. And I think Disney is just pissed off with it that they didn't get anywhere near the return they wanted for their money. And I'm not sure if they're ever going to air the War Between the Land and the Sea. And I'm not sure what that's doing to Series 15, because we should have seen a date for it by now. And I'm not sure if these ever expire and the rights go back to the BBC. No clue.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah, but I'm hoping we get a date soon for Series 15, and then in another 9 months to a year, hopefully a date before the War Between the Land and the Sea. But the only big thing there besides the current status was, of course, AMC Plus has, within a month, will be showing everything from Eccleston through Whittaker. And once again, reconfirmed date for Christmas of this year for a special. We don't know if that special will be on AMC Plus. We don't know if that special will be on Disney. We don't know if it'll be BBC America. Maybe going back there. Don't know.
That makes sense.
It might. I really wish it would consolidate all of it on BBC America, or all of it on AMC Plus, but all of it somewhere. But the BBC America Doctor Who hype Twitter feeds have risen back again after being down since Disney took over.
Did we rename the Moffat bucket?
We did rename it to the Chibnall bucket. Yeah.
Chibnall. Moffat was the. Where's my Moffat bucket?
It's probably in the bedroom. Liz had a period of feeling ill. Although,
Moffating.
Yeah, we got to bring it back in here. She's fine now.
Then Chibnalling. Moffat was the showrunner that did the new stuff with the Mary Sue companion.
Yeah, Moffat was there.
And since then, we've had worse showrunners.
Russell T Davies
Chibnall
was the first 4 seasons in the specials. Moffat was there for for Matt Smith, love Matt Smith, and Chibnall. Pardon me, not Chibnall. Matt Smith and Capaldi. Okay, and then Whittaker was Chibnall. Whittaker's not up there. Capaldi's not up there.
Yeah.
Smith, right there, is the most recent one up there. And so
Smith is after
is after Tennant.
Tennant.
And 2 spaces before Tennant. Because Tennant's both the 10th and 14th Doctors.
Oh yeah.
Alright. The same way Trump is non-consecutive as well.
He's so popular.
Anyway, so and then Chibnall did all that timeless child absolute crap and tried to rewrite so much of Doctor Who history. Which is why we renamed it the Chibnall bucket. Because I haven't seen all of Russell T Davies 2 stuff, because they, the War Between the Land and the Sea, and of course the Christmas special is his last outing, and Series 15, haven't seen any of that.
So we might rename the bucket again.
Well, it would be horrible if he did more damage to the show than Chibnall.
I can't wait for Tennant. Will they come out with the 3rd season of Good Omens yet?
I don't know.
Should call it Bad Omens.
I watched the first season, which we went with the book, and that was great. And I started watching the 2nd season, and I'm like, no, this is not good.
Yeah, it starts out rough, but the ending is pretty good.
For the 2nd season?
The 2nd season, yeah. The ending is so great, I wouldn't even watch the 3rd season. It's like the Infinity War. You know,
Oh,
you just skip Endgame.
Yeah, exactly. No, there were certain shows that just should have ended at a certain point, like Stranger Things. The ending of season 2 is the absolute perfect ending for that show. They're at the dance. Everyone's happy.
Yeah.
They defeated the bad guy. There's no crazy plot stuff going on. It's just joy. And it would have been so perfect. But they had to keep going and doing all sorts of other garbage.
I feel the same way about that one movie we watched. It's like dystopian. I forget what it's called. But there's the edit where they call it the happy ending, where he's with the girl. And
Brazil.
Brazil, yeah. And then they just kept going with it and ruined his life.
My favorite movie. Nothing
Really?
but... Oh, yeah.
Is Brazil your favorite movie?
Brazil's my favorite movie.
Wow.
I would put... wow, these days I'd probably put Night Watch and Day Watch at a close second.
I like Night Watch and Day Watch.
Yeah, but Brazil has been my favorite movie since I saw it in the theater in 86. 85?
Nice.
85.
Oh, I finally watched Real Steel with Hugh Jackman.
What'd you think?
I liked it.
Wasn't that better than it had any right to be?
Yeah, you'd think it'd be like a goofy kids movie, but heart has so much heart.
Heart.
Yeah.
Okay, I can watch 100 movie trailers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you 99 times out of 100 whether or not I'd like the movie, how good it will be, etc., etc. How it will do the box office. Real Steel was that 100th one. The one I got completely wrong.
You didn't think it would be good?
No, it looked so bad and cheesy. And then a friend dragged me to the movie. Thank you, Vardaman. And I watched it, and I'm like, this is amazing. This is good. It's just the heart did not show up in the trailer.
Yeah.
Like it should have.
Yeah, you got that whole character development, the family dynamic.
Yeah.
Deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is cute. I like it.
Alright. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we will do Scream of the Chakla, which is now canon. And it'll be our first animated line of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Not things that were finished with animation, or things that have been animated to recompleted after losing.
Or the Apocrypha that opens with the animation.
Oh, this one, no.
Yeah.
No, but it'll be the first BBC-produced animated Doctor Who episode, which does not count on the main line. And there's only 3 of them so far.
3 of them. It's going to be a short playlist.
2 David Tennant ones and this one. And originally this was not canon. Now it's been made canon. Yeah, so cool. And then we've only got one more deal, one more Apocrypha, and then we get to
the new stuff?
Eccleston, the current revival.
That guy. Leather jacket. Who got it?
Which is where the main show is right now. We're in the middle of his only season.
You only have 1 season?
1 season.
Aw, they did him dirty.
I'll explain that when we get to him.
Oh, he's the one that didn't like the director.
The producers.
Yeah. He never comes back for like the...
Not yet. He was supposed to be... They wrote him in to the 50th anniversary special. He did not want to come back, so they had to invent the War Doctor.
Oh, that's where he comes from.
That's where the War Doctor comes from. And he does not come back for what I consider the 60th anniversary special, which is the Power of the Doctor, Whittaker's last episode, which was in that year, but it wasn't one of the 3 episodes. But he has come back for big finishes. The audio stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm hoping he does come back somewhere in the future for like the 70th anniversary or something.
Oh.
Assuming the show is still going by then.
Do we ever see the Valiant again?
Not yet!
Don't mind me.
No problem. You want me to turn off the camera?
I found it.
Okay. Alright, we'll see you next week. Have fun. Hopefully there'll be more talking about Doctor Who then.
Nah.